Hey fans, people into webs, it's me, Stormsurge, coming at you on this very beautiful 17th of July 2016. It is very nice. It's about 25 degrees present, and on what am I doing? Sat in house recording videos. But you know, that's the life of a nerd, I guess. So yes, yeah. Also, TF Nation, the hedge 2 days away. I can't fucking wait. Anyway, you've come for it. You've come here for a review, and that's just fallen off that. You've come here for a review. I shall review. So this week we've got, or this episode, we've got again another 2-pack. Came out in Generations back in 2008, maybe 9, something like that. We have Air Raid, and we have Stormsurge. Yes, Stormsurge. Recoloured from Energon Sky Blast and Cybertron Short Round. No time for love, Dr. Jones. So we'll get on to Air Raid first. And as you can see, he's kind of a futuristic jet with a big long cannon. But we'll just take all these off for the moment. Well, I'll do you the bio. Not enough to do you any harm. Cybertron has laws, and Decepticons have broken almost all of them. It takes Air Raid sick. It makes Air Raid sick to think about. It. Respect for the law is what separates sentient creatures from simple ones, from simple drones. I can't read today. The Decepticons make a mockery of themselves and their fellow robots by disregarding the law. Not for much longer, though if Air Raid had anything to say about it, he spent centuries hunting the worst Decepticon criminals from one end of the galaxy to the other. He's not stopping until every last one is caught and punished. So there you go. And there he is. Like I say, a very nice futuristic jet. You've got, I like the digital camo on there, which is really cool. And you've got Sector 7 on there. Like I said, we'll just take off these sections and show you the basic jet mode. Really cool. Oh yeah, there's that ridiculous Energon chip that doesn't do anything. So yeah, it's really cool. I quite like this jet mode. It's quite simplistic, quite chunky. Does have a 90s either side-scrolling shooter vibe, or a top shooter, top-down shooter. There we go. I can't talk anymore. So yeah, featuring this mode, he has moulded landing gear there. He has a visible head syndrome, bless him. And then he has this weird kind of claw manoeuvre thingy there. I'm not sure what that's about. Is it kind of landing gear? Because it does work well as landing gear, but I just really have no idea why that's there. Because it does, like I say, it doesn't do anything. I mean, I suppose you could use it to grab other guys, I guess. You know, that kind of thingy. Anyway, to transform him, we move these sections up and down, like so. You open the section at the bottom, and that frees up pretty much the whole mechanism there. To be fair though, apart from his robot head, he's got hardly any robot kibble in vehicle mode, which is a good thing. We rotate these up like so. Then we basically pull what will become his arms out. Then we pull what will become his legs down. And then we just fold those away like so. And then we turn it around, and it's got a bit of automorph. Get this section, and then we rotate it all the way around like so. And that reveals his bonce. And it's like a little nub in the top there, so you can position it perfectly straight, which is really cool. Except this one, mine has a tendency of keep popping out like that. It keeps popping out when you try and transform it. It's really annoying. I don't know if it's been like that since I got it, to be fair. I think it's mold degradation, because this guy has been recoloured a few times. And then we rotate his arms down like so, and there he is in robot mode. really cool. And he's got that ridiculous Energon Autobot thing there. He's got moulded Autobot symbols, which are not painted, on both sides of the wings there, which are not painted. The other ones are they? I can't find. There's a pile of robots down there. I've got me reviewing head on. They're going to get reviewed. There's a big pile. It's under there somewhere. I was going to do it as a comparison, but I'm doing 2 for 1, so I'm not going to. See, that happens. Come on, get on there. Right. In terms of articulation, his head will rotate somewhat, but because of this, kind of hinders it. He will rotate 360 at the shoulder, move his arm out, bend at the elbow, and that's pretty much your lot. Does he twist anywhere? No. He's got a ball jointed hip, so he can forward, back, step to kick, but no knee joint. You can twist it at the knee, but other than that, that's your basic lot. Now he comes with a very interesting array of stuff. He gets the ridiculous black Energon chip, which frankly doesn't do anything apart from sit on his chest like that. It is a bit shit, if I'm honest. I never did like that gimmick in Energon. Some of the figures are nice from that line, but that I just don't get at all. But anyway, yeah, it comes with these weapons, which is a bit strange because you get this. Like I said, it comes with a gun and then you can separate it. It's a bit odd. So you can have like a little stubby blaster and like a stick, walking stick, I guess. And it just got a little groove in there, and then you just connect it in like so. And then you get the bits that hang on the wings. Now in Energon they're clear. In this they're moulded in black, and you can put them together. And again, it kind of looks like a ship. So like it's kind of cool. Like something out of Star Wars maybe. And then you can connect it to his staff like that, which I don't particularly like it like that. I tend to do it more like that. Just adds a bit of visual difference to it. And then you can hold it by this handle here, like so. It's got like a kind of a Havoc staff thing going on there. Or you can hold it at the bottom like that, and you can I've got a big stick and I shall go stab, whack, whack, whack. Or like I say, you can take these off, place them back on the wingtips, and then you can hold like a sniper rifle, I guess. Or you can take that off. So he's got like a shotgun maybe, and then he can hold his walking stick and go, oh yes, I remember the war. Yeah, so there's a few different ways you can pose this guy, which is not too bad. Quite like him, and that's Air Raid. And then we've got this fella, Stormsurge, who was recoloured. Was he recoloured? I'm just going to check. I don't think he was. I think he was just renamed, but I'll have a check. No, he was recoloured. Yeah, the short round. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Sorry, every time I hear that name, I've got to do that. Yeah, he was massively recoloured. He was very neon G2-y, and this is kind of muted. It's kind of cool. And here he is, Stormsurge, which is pretty cool. He's a hovercraft, not unlike Sea Spray in the original G1, with this section at the back here, but he transformed in an entirely different way. We'll get onto that in a moment. Stormsurge was so named because of all of his encompassing approach to combat. Allies and opponents alike rarely leave a fight in which he's involved without being soaked in corrosive salt acid or bathed in gelid gasoline during fights at sea. The water around him erupts constantly into geysers, and as his depth charge roll indiscriminately into the ocean, on land he sprays the area around him with emitters housed in his arms, figuring out that more destructive power he puts out, he's more likely he'll take out his autobot enemies. So basically, just go, you know. So yeah, and here he is, another Sector 7 one. This is Battle at Sea. This 2-pack was called. That was it. Really nice, really cool. Hardly any robot kibble. You can see what will become his waist there, but other than that, you can't really see anything. Just come with this removable gun, so you can just have it like that, which is cool. And you've got the turbines there. You can sort of this is due to transformation, but you can add a little bit of play value, so you can open that and imagine people walking off there, or cars driving off or something. Just kind of cool. And then he gets this quite nice gun. Very snub nose, very Judge Dreddy, I think. And then you place it on there like that, and you can have a gun. Now he's a Cybertron guy. He has a Cyber Planet kit or Force chip, and this one is just a generic one, I think. Yep, and he's got a Decepticon symbol on it, and he's got a slot there. And then this is a really tight fit, so. And then when you put it in, I'll just move this gun because you'll see it better. And when you put it in like so, and then you push it forward, these sort of Gatling guns appear, which is pretty cool, or the missile launchers, or laser cannons, or whatever, or Stormsurge cannons, or whatever. It's pretty cool. So you just take that out, put it back. Now to transform it, quite an ingenious transformation actually, I quite like it. So we rotate this section up like that. Then we disconnect this section here and sort of rotate it out on these hinge joints in the blue there. Rotate that out like so. So we'll lift this section. Then we slide this grey part up like that till it clicks. Does it click? No, it doesn't click. Same again this side. There we go. Then we bend these forward like so. Then we kind of concertina all this section down like that. Separate what will become his legs. And then this section here will tab into the middle there like so. Then we rotate these sections down, and then we get what will become his head, lift it forward and turn it round thusly. And here he is in robot mode. Very nice, very nice. He's got an odd robot mode, if I'm honest. These things become his arms, and they're awkwardly placed because, when I get onto the articulation, he will rotate 360 at the shoulder just, but there's a bit of kibble at the back there that prevents it a bit. You can rotate them out a bit because they're on big ball joints, so you can get a nice range of movement, but not brilliant. He will bend at the elbow, which is more for transformation than anything else. He will rotate at the elbow, which is a bit strange. His legs, on the other hand, no waist articulation, but full ball joint, so you can do forward, back. He won't do a Preceptor kick because it just pops the ball joint off, which is weird. So I think you get that much, and that's your lot. Oh, and his head is on a ball joint, but it's kind of hindered somewhat by the kibble at the back. So you know, trying to get your finger in there, and then you rotate that round. He's got a quite good range of motion. Quite a good range of motion. There we go. And he can hold his gun in robot mode, but it's a bit, like I say, a bit awkward due to the fact that the pegs are here. And you can hold his gun like that, and you kind of go John Woo style, but you can rotate it out so he can have sort of at least normal, you know, aiming, so you can hold it like that. And he's got very Scorponok arms, but they're a bit strange that they only bend that way. But you know, it is what it is. I like to display him like this. It looks like he's got like big claws. And his gimmick still works in this mode again. You put the force chip in like so, and then you pop it forward, and boom! Job's a good one. And there you can, you know, blast Autobot fools. And you can fight this guy in the sea. So yeah, overall, really nice. And I think I got these for about £4, £4.50 or something like that in Asda. It's always good to check these places out because you never know what bargain you might get. I say they're the Walmart exclusive ones, and I didn't expect to see them in there. And a few people on Twitter were going, "Oh, go to Asda. They're in there for about £5." Sure enough, there they were for about I think for £4.50, I think something like that. I thought 2 figures for £4.50, that's a bargain. So I picked both of them up. These are quite good for army building, I think, as well. I think you could get quite a few of these and be army builders, like troops. So, but anyway, that's me, that's Stormsurge, and that's Air Raid, and I will catch you later. Bye for now.